One Sunday morn young Lambton went a-fishing in the weir, and catched a fish upon his hook. He thought looked very queer. But what in the kind of fish it was, young Lambton couldn't tell. He wasn't a fish to carry it yem, so he hided doing it well. Wisht, lads, had ye gobs, I'll tell ye all an awful story. Wisht, lads, had ye gobs, and I'll tell ye about the Worm. Now Lambton felt inclined to gan, and fighting foreign wars. He joined a troop of knights that cared for neither wounds nor scars. And off he went to Palestine, where queer things him befell, and very soon forgot about the queer Worm in the well. Wisht, lads, had ye gob, I'll tell ye all an awful story. Wisht, lads, had ye gobs, and I'll tell ye about the Worm. But the Worm got fat, and growed and growed, and growed an awful size. He'd great big teeth, and great big gog, and great big goggly eyes. And when it needs he crawled about to pick up bits of news. If he felt dry upon the road, he milked a dozen coos. Wisht, lads, had ye gobs, and I'll tell ye all an awful story. Wisht, lads, had ye gobs, and I'll tell ye about the Worm. This fearful Worm would often feed on calves and lambs and sheep, and swallow little bairns alive when they lay down to sleep. And when he'd eaten all he could, and he had his fill, he crawled away and lapped his tail 7 times round Penshire Hill. Wisht, lads, had ye gobs, I'll tell ye all an awful story. Wisht, lads, had ye gobs, and I'll tell ye about the Worm. The news of this most awful Worm, and here queer gallons on, soon crossed the seas, got to the ears of bold and bowed Sir John. So I hear me came and catched the beast, and cut it in 3 halves, and I soon stopped his eating bens, and sheep and lambs and calves. Wisht, lads, had ye gobs, I'll tell ye all an awful story. Wisht, lads, had ye gobs, and I'll tell ye about the Worm. So knew ye now who all the folks on both sides of the weir lost lots of sheep and lots of sleep, and lived in mortal fear. So let's have one to brave Sir John, that kept the bairns frae harm, save coos and calves from milk and halves, are the famous Lambton Worm. Now, lads, I'll have me gob, that's all I know about the story of Sir John's clever job with that awful Lambton Worm. There was a wee couple who lived in fife, nickety nackety noo noo noo, and he has gotten a gentle wife. Hey willy walliki hoo, John Dougal a lane, quarashity roo roo roo. She wasn't bake, she wasn't brew, nickety nackety noo noo noo, for the spoiling of a comely hue. Hey willy walliki hoo, John Dougal a lane, quarashity roo roo roo. Can a body meet a body coming through the rye? Gin a body kiss a body, need a body cry. Ilka lassie has her laddie, then they say aye aye. At all the lads they smile at me when coming through the rye. Gin a body meet a body coming through the two. Gin a body greet a body, need a body froon. Ilka lassie has her laddie, then they say aye aye. At all the lads they smile at me when coming through the rye. Among the train there is a swain I dearly love me sen, but where is him or what his name I dinna care to tell. Ilka lassie has her laddie, Then they say, aye, aye, but all the lads they love no wheel, and what way was a mine? The minstrel boy to the war has gone, in the ranks of death you'll find him. His father's sword he has girded on, and his wild harp slung behind him. Land of song, said the warrior bard, though all the world betrays thee, one sword at least thy right shall guard, one faithful harp shall praise thee. The minstrel fell, but the foeman's chain could not bring his proud soul under. The harp he loved never spoke again, for he tore its chords asunder, and said, no chains shall sully me, thou soul of love and bravery. Thy songs were made for the pure and free, they never shall sound in slavery. I'm at a